Alright, NBA season is over now. Here's a recap for all of the 30 teams in the league. I gotta say, did I expect the Hawks to reach the Eastern Conference Finals? Definitely not. But I did expect them to make some noise this postseason. Also, expect this to be fixed next year.
Trey bump from behind.
If there are two words I could summarize the Boston Celtics this season, it would be inconsistency and injuries. With the sudden departure of Ainge and the change of roles for Brad Stevens, let's hope he can acquire some new faces, so we can see less of this. Looking at the Nets this season proves that you can assemble the Justice League and the Avengers on one team, and still bounce out of the second round versus the Bucks because of injuries. Charlotte finally has a franchise player to build around in LaMelo Ball. Also expect many more calm and collected calls from the commentator as well.
Bridges! Oh my God!
Good job getting Levine some help with Vucevic. Unfortunately, you just fell short making the play-in tournament. Let's hope Markkanen will be getting a bag from some other teams this offseason, since, let's be real, that offer probably won't be matched by the Bulls with how we played this season. Remember when people were talking about the Cavs and a Sexland duo early in the season? Well, that was short-lived. Is Luka really gonna have to carry the Mavs all by himself every year? I don't know, ask Kristaps. Congratulations on Jokic winning MVP, first Nugget and second round pick to do so. He completely smacked his competition on his way to the award. Literally. At least you got the number 1 overall pick. Fade for Cade was worth it.
Come on, bruh.
Hey, good to see that Curry is back.
Look at Curry, man. Such a legend.
Getting double teamed by half court as usual, but with Clay back next year, nobody will want to face this team.
There's a warning to the PD, man.
We out.
The Rockets have a decent core of Kevin Porter Jr., Christian Wood, and the second overall pick, but I would rather watch grass grow than watch John Wall brick another jump shot. The Pacers were very quiet this year, not making the playoffs. Let's hope TJ Warren wants to actually play for his next coach. Happy to see Paul George, Terrence Mann, and Reggie Jackson ball out in the playoffs. As Patrick Beverley said, the next 5 years would be his, in Cancun.
Cancun on 3.
The Lakers had such an injury-riddled season, and now you have Dennis Schroeder wanting a $100 million contract for him to stay in LA. Maybe some of that money can go to bailing out Alex Caruso from jail.
It's tough.
Big props to eliminating the Warriors in the playing tournament, and you had some great playoff experience against the Jazz. You guys have an excellent future ahead of you, but as of right now, you are just that team that are going to get knocked out of the first round every year.
Don't do that.
I think this is a perfect way of showing just how disappointing the Heat were in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He's either playing in China or Japan.
China or Japan. We need to
That's
be
not the name of the
more
team.
specific.
Guangdong Tigers. Ni hao! Ni hao! Ni hao!
Your team has a nice core, but you still need to get more help for Karl Anthony Towns. We've seen this situation happen before.
Here we are, playing number 5.
The refs need to change the way they call fouls on Zion, otherwise he will have to start chucking threes to avoid further injury. Congratulations on finally making the playoffs, with Julius Randle winning Most Improved Player and Coach Tibbs winning Coach of the Year. Just to see all of that get thrown out the window in the playoffs. With the first, all the way to the 60th pick in the 2025 draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder will decide to draft the entire class. Congratulations, you have finally decided to start tanking, from being a fringe playoff team with no direction to finally finding your path. Mediocrity.
This is a setup.
Getting it. Hop on, man. Play one. You got time. Who do you play tomorrow?
Hawks.
There you go. You got plenty of time.
The process has all been about.
Your Hawks are headed back to the Eastern Conference Final.
It seems like the Blazers are on an endless cycle. Start with high hopes, starters get injured, barely make the playoffs, then lose in the first round. The front office better keep Lillard happy, or this team will turn into a dumpster fire real quick. Great job with picking up Tyrese Halliburton this year, but remember what you missed out on. It's okay, just call it a bump on the road, one that has lasted 15 years. Damn, sucks to see Phoenix get beat in the finals after having that amazing regular and postseason run. You guys were excellent in the first 2 finals games, but after that...
Wow.
It was sad seeing your historic playoff streak end last year. This makes it 2 in a row. While on the bright side, you have more time to film those HEB commercials.
Come on, man.
You guys could have had Ibaka or Gasol, but instead you got this. You guys had a great regular season, but it's sad you got eliminated by the Clippers. But at least you have the defensive player of the... The Wizards had a great second half of the season, but struggled with injuries so bad they relied on Robin Lopez's hook shots, which ended up working pretty well for them. Congratulations on winning the NBA championship. Not even an apparent torn ACL could stop Giannis as he worked relentlessly to get back to game shape and completely carry his franchise to a title. Also, shout out to the rest of the team, including Middleton's clutch performances and Holiday's tough defense. From the hour-long free throws to the inspiring Coach Bud speeches,
Play fast, play random.
you managed to prove the doubters wrong once again.
The Bucks and 6 always. That's for the culture.